Forgive me, this is going to be a little bit darker look at the Amazon Influencer Program.
Oh, great.
And I want to talk about some of the real things you should probably look out for, especially when you're watching YouTube channels like mine and other people's YouTube channels. We talk about the positives and how great this is, and it is. You've seen my results, and I'm fascinated by how easy this has been to get here this fast. But there's obviously lots of cons also that people need to be aware of.
Okay.
So this video is going to be a little bit more of a serious video. I know I try to keep my videos a lot more lighthearted with lots of hopefully entertaining parts to them, but this one's going to be a little bit more serious. And I know a lot of you are going to click away, so be it, but I think it needs to be said. And since I have been doing lots of videos on the program, I think that it is important that I at least speak some of my piece and give a little rant and talk about potential problems that I want people to just look out for if you're going to be diving headfirst into this program like I did. So one is a lot of YouTubers like myself gloss over the barrier to entry. The biggest barrier to entry is a few things. One, it's only available in a few different countries. I believe it's US, UK, Canada, and India. And I may be wrong on those, but I think there was only 4 countries where you're even allowed to do this program. And I know those are some pretty big countries and there's lots of opportunity there, but lots of people could watch these videos outside of one of those countries and this really isn't available to them, and that's a real bummer. So one barrier to entry is location. Another barrier to entry is you have to have a social media platform in order to get approved. Now, I was approved with around 7,000 subscribers on one of my YouTube channels, but that was probably a year or two ago. I mean, a long time ago, and I didn't really start focusing on it until very recently. So I've been a member of the program for years. It just sat dormant. I did nothing with it. Just recently started getting into it. So maybe it was much easier back then to get approved because I am finding lots of people with pretty significant followings, tens of thousands, 20,000 followers on YouTube getting denied entry into the program. I've also heard people saying they have 100 TikTok followers and they were approved. So right now it's just all over the place. It's really, really hard to tell. And people come to me and ask me these questions and I'm trying to be as honest as possible because we truly just don't know. I'm not sure what the magic ingredients are in order to get your social media account approved and why this person's didn't get approved and this person's did. It's really just up in the air. Maybe there's actual humans working at Amazon looking at these and just making a judgment call whether or not they think you're going to be a good influencer based on whatever their bias criteria is. We just don't know. And a lot of YouTubers like myself will tell you just grow a social media account. And I think it is possible. I think you can just go from scratch, start a social media account, get it to a following where you could get approved. And I'm actually testing things like that right now. More on that later.
I'm so excited.
But you can also go to Fiverr and you can hire people to manage your Instagram accounts for you to help you get lots of followers and engagement. There are definitely ways. So it shouldn't be a reason why you don't try the program, but it is certainly a barrier to entry which people should be aware of. Now, having said that, the fact that we don't know what the magic numbers are, it also makes me a little bit worried when I see people selling courses on the Amazon Influencer Program. Now, I am absolutely for people selling their knowledge. If you are knowledgeable in an area and you want to put together a course and sell it, I absolutely get behind you. I think that's wonderful to get paid for your experience and your knowledge. My only concern is with this program right now, there are so many question marks that I would never feel confident enough if you came to me and said, look at my social media account. Is this good enough to get approved? I would tell you, I have no idea. I don't know what it's going to take to get you approved. So if someone is willing to sell you a course telling you exactly what you need to do to get approved, that makes me a little bit nervous. Also, people come to me with videos all the time. So in order to get approved for the program, you have to have the social media account. Then you submit 3 videos that get approved or published, and then Amazon reviews those 3 to make sure that they are okay for on-site placements. That's where you start making all the money, is when you're approved for on-site placements. You're only allowed to submit 3 batches of videos to get approved for those further placements. So I'm a part of a lot of Facebook groups and Reddit groups, and people send me messages on YouTube all the time saying, look, I was denied when I uploaded my 3 videos. Can you take a look at them and let me know what I did wrong? And again, I really, really want to help. And the only thing I can really do is tell you what I did to get approved. But that doesn't even seem to make sense anymore, because I look at some people's videos and I have no idea why Amazon would ever not approve those for on-site commissions. They look arguably better than what I did to get on-site commissions. So I see people every day getting approved with really bad videos, and I see people almost every day getting denied with really good review videos. So be wary if someone is going to sell you the secret to getting approved or to getting on-site commissions or to making more money with this, because we just don't know enough about it, in my opinion, to really charge people to tell them here's how you do it, because we just don't know, like I said. So be wary of that. I'm okay with people buying those things. I buy them because I think they're entertaining and fun, and even if it's a $300 course, if I can get tiny little nuggets out of it, to me it's worth it. But just be careful. Don't think that one of these courses is going to absolutely give you all the answers that you are looking for. And there are lots of channels like mine who are giving away this information for free, so it's accessible even if you don't want to buy one of these courses. There are also so many intricate spam and scam opportunities and scam techniques online in pretty much every industry. And right now, the Amazon Influencer Program is kind of in its infancy. I know it's technically been around for a couple of years, but no one's really talking about it until now. It's in its infancy, and we might not have seen a lot of those scammy things infiltrate this hustle yet, but it's going to get there. So, for example, I get lots and lots of emails from companies trying to send me free products. And whether you're into that or you're not, doesn't matter to me, but anybody that you don't know sending you emails and you clicking on those links, there's always a risk involved in that. So just be careful. Don't send people your information, your home address. Those things seem a little bit sketchy to me to do. If you're going to do paid sponsored videos or get free products, use a PO box or send it to your local UPS store, something like that. Just make smart moves so that you're not ever prey to one of these scams. And be careful when you click on links. If you click on a link and it goes anywhere other than the actual Amazon, be wary of it. Obviously, don't download anything. If someone says, here, download our list of products available for you to review, don't download it.
You think we're stupid?
If you want to be even super careful, right-click on the link in your email, copy that link and put it into a text file so it doesn't automatically open, and then look at that link and make sure it's an actual Amazon.com or Amazon.co.uk link. Then you know you're actually going to Amazon and there's probably no issues with that. Just protect yourself. I've seen these types of scams in all these different online ventures that I have worked in, and I'm just waiting for the day that it sticks its ugly head into our spot on the internet and people start falling for it and people start losing money and losing their Amazon accounts and things like that. So just be very careful. And then the last disclaimer thing I want to say is I am trying my hardest to, one, make content that is like clickable and people want to watch it and it's exciting and showing you my true numbers. I'm not fudging any of my numbers. You're truly getting to see a look at what I'm doing. But having said that, if you just copy and paste and try to do exactly what you see me doing, you might expect to get the same results. And that's what a lot of people do. I would urge you to not do that. Not because I don't want you to compete with me, which I don't, but also because if I figure out the wrong way to do this and I make a lot of money this month and that looks awesome, but I get kicked out of the program next month, if you copy and paste exactly what I did, then you're kicked out too. You need to educate yourself. If you are going to be a business owner, you cannot copy and paste what other people are doing. Make sure you understand the business that you are getting into and make sure that you do your own due diligence, do your own research, figure out your own path. If you have hints and tips and tricks, that's awesome, and you want to share them with us like I'm doing, perfect, please do that. But just please be careful to not just follow one of us YouTubers down a rabbit hole, because if we mess it up, then you mess up as well. So having said all that, I know this is a little bit different than my normal video. I usually try to keep them very fun and lighthearted, but I at least wanted to put this major disclaimer out there so that it's at least somewhere on my channel. Maybe I'll have it as a link in every one of my videos moving forward so that you understand that there are risks involved in us YouTubers telling you about these opportunities, because then, you know, we could be dragging you into the mud with us. And I just want you to be careful of that. Make sure you understand what you're doing with your own business on your own journey. But having said all of that, I am still very, very excited about this opportunity. For some reason, it has just been working out very well for me, knock on wood, and we are now at a full-time income, which is amazing. I'm going to continue to document my journey. There are plenty of videos here on this channel that are a lot more fun to watch if you want to see my journey through the Amazon affiliate program and lots of other things that we're going to try on this channel. But if you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate it, because I think this is important. And if you are interested in watching this type of content, then please do all of those things you're supposed to do to help the channel grow. And I'll see you in the next one.
Wow, that was depressing.